If you have felt at any point in time, which I did at one point, that the universe was against me, as a quote of Einstein said himself, then your inner genius comes out more and begins to realize. Each time you awaken to who you truly are, be true to you, okay? So each time you awaken to who you truly are and you have this discovery, this is not who I am, this is a belief that I'm having. Where did this belief come from? Did it originate before in this lifetime? Did it originate through conditioning? Did it originate through an experience I had that I started to feel that people weren't for me, or people weren't, it didn't get you? Then you start to recognize and heal that in you, that believes that, or that thought that. So then you come into a point of realization that your own inner genius comes through and begins to show you how the whole universe is for you when you align with your truth. So being true to you means having faith that the circumstance now, or the circumstance that you may find you're in, a lot of it is a dream state, meaning a lot of it is the conditioned thinking. Some thoughts are not. When you awaken, okay, and when you ascend out of a lower way of thinking that kept you in a belief system, and I have a great example of this: mental health, authenticity, spirituality. There is a link between all of these. So when you're having a mental health challenge, you can be thinking a certain way, not always in alignment with your I am presence, which is your absolute truth. However, it's challenging, and the conditioning says to medicate that. But there's another road to go, and that road is authenticity. When you get to authenticity in yourself and you recognize, what is the truth here? Is this thought true? Is this feeling true? You calling on your spirituality to bring you there too, because all of these are can work together to help you to push through a scenario or situation where you're having a belief, a limited belief, and to push through into that new belief. So calling on your authentic self in every moment. Is this true? Show me, is this true, please? Because I am faithful to my truth. I'm not faithful to my limited beliefs. I am faithful to my truth, and I am faithful to my Creator. So this can help you to really anchor your truth in the moment, and to then bring the light through for yourself to ascend into the version of you that has the new belief, which is, I absolutely know that everything is working out for me because I am dedicated and aligned with my absolute truth. So to be aware of these shifts, and I would have had this label of psychosis, that I had psychosis at one point, and it really is, when you look at the diagnosis of psychosis, it's a hallucination. So it's believing in something that's not true, and that is the truth. It was believing in something that was not true. However, many people do this because the psychosis, what really is, what I believe personally, having had my experiences, is in awakening to beyond the current limitation of the medical system, which shows you that if you have a hallucination, you believe that something's not real, that you therefore need to switch that off. Okay, and in a lot of cases that's true for the time being. However, there's a higher truth calling you when you have that experience too. And the higher truth is saying to you, I'm calling you into who you truly are. I'm calling you home to who you truly are. I'm showing you that there is other experiences. There is another beautiful realm and world that you can access, which when you're ready, you may not be ready and you may be ready. So I'm not advising anyone here. I'm sharing a truth to awaken to the fact that you're actually a spiritual being having a human experience here, and that the system that we're working with here doesn't, up until this point, have its own understanding and recognition that there's a lot of other things going on, that there's help and guidance and support needed to help bring people through this into their truth, into that place of truth, that they're actually working through the psychosis itself. Opens you to many lifetimes that you have been here, the feeling and the beliefs that you have created because of all of this, so that you can be healed from that. Absolutely be healed from that, and you can and will eventually, in New Earth, there will be better services, as in an additional services to offer this awakening, so that people can recognize that that was an awakening that patient was having, and not to numb that awakening, except to go in and help that person to elevate their belief systems, elevate their, clear out their energies that are interfering with that person's absolute truth coming through. And it is going to be beautiful to have this. However, it's been a long time coming,